Hey, my name's Nicholson, and if you're watching this video, you want to know about applying for the Recovery Loan Scheme loan with Yorkshire Bank. Well, keep watching because I'm going to share who should be applying, who should not be applying in this quick video. Now, very quickly, I'm going to assume something. If you're watching a video looking for that topic, there's a high probability that you're an entrepreneur, a coach, or a consultant, like someone looking to start a business or an existing business already. Well, this channel is perfect for you because on this channel, I talk about business funding, growing business through marketing, and everything you need to know about growing a successful business. Now, my businesses have generated tens of millions of pounds, and also my students using my business accelerator methodology have done many hundreds of millions of pounds. So do yourself a favor and smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification because you're going to want to find out more of this great content, and hit me up on the like button. Make sure it turns blue because that will help me with this channel. Now let's get into the content and specifically let's talk about the Recovery Loan Scheme. Well, the Recovery Loan Scheme, firstly, let's talk about what it is because not everyone seems really clear on that. Now, the Recovery Loan Scheme is to replace the original schemes, which were the Bounce Back Loan Scheme and the Sybil Scheme. And so there's a few key differences here that we need to discuss so you really understand whether this is right for you before choosing to apply. Now, with a Bounce Back loan, the government guaranteed 100% of the loan on your behalf. So what that meant was, if for any reason your business failed, then the government would pay the bank back 100% of the money that you borrowed. What that meant was that there was no risk to the bank per se, and so they lent very easily, very fast to entrepreneurs and business owners just like us. And so the bounce back loans were there to just keep us alive during these difficult times. Now, the Recovery Loan Scheme is more like the Sybil's loans. So bounce back loans were 2,000 to 50,000. Sybil's loans were generally for people that were looking to borrow maybe hundreds of thousands to millions of pounds. And the Recovery Loan Scheme is loans from £25,000 up to £2 million. Now, the key difference here is that the government isn't going to guarantee 100% of the money. This time round, they're going to guarantee 80% of the money. So what that means is that the banks are going to be a little bit more hesitant on who they lend to. So what they're going to look at is the viability of your business going forward. Now, some good news is if you had a bounce back loan previously, you can apply for the Recovery Loan Scheme. Bounce back loans were to keep you alive. Recovery loans are to get you back on your feet and get you back to normality. Now there's some light at the end of the tunnel. And so banks won't necessarily be looking that you're profitable right now, but they will be looking, is your business viable going forward? Is there an actual real business model there? Can you show that either with a business plan or can you show that with historic sales prior to the pandemic? So before you apply to Yorkshire Bank or any bank, you need to make sure that you get all your paperwork in order prior to this. You didn't need to worry about that with a bounce back loan, but what you should be doing prior is going on to Companies House, checking all your submissions and your annual returns are filed, making sure your accounts are in and up to date, and if they're not, go and speak to an accountant and get that done prior to doing this. Maybe if you don't have enough data on your business, get a business plan in place so you can use that business plan to present to the bank what you expect your forecast to be going forward. This is more important this time round that you get your ducks in a row, as they say. Now, who should be using Yorkshire Bank? Well, the people that should be looking at Yorkshire Bank first and foremost are people that already have an account there. So if you already have an account there, you've already got a relationship there, then you quite easily can log into your internet banking and you'll see the options to apply for an account. And it makes perfect sense. If you've got an account there, that's where you should go first, because you're not going to have to jump through all the hoops of providing identification, getting an account set up, and all this stuff. So that's going to be the fastest route for you guys. Now, maybe you're with a bank that doesn't provide the recovery loan scheme. And so I looked on the Great British Business Bank website this afternoon, and not all the lenders that had bounce back loans are currently offering the recovery loan scheme. Some of them haven't got approved yet, right? And so you might be looking at Yorkshire Bank because your bank doesn't have this. Well, that's fine. And so if your bank doesn't provide these loans, then you can look to go to the Yorkshire Bank to set an account up and get your business set up with them, so you have everything in place that you could need in order to use that and run that and run that loan through that account. So if you don't have an account with them, go and apply first and foremost to get a bank account with them. Now, they will be checking your credit rating on this. So what I would suggest as well is that you maybe take out your credit report and just have a look if there's anything that you can improve in the short term. So maybe you had a CCJ you weren't aware of. By looking at your credit report, you can get that sorted and get that CCJ removed, right? And so that would be a good thing to do. Now, look, that's pretty much it. So applying for a recovery loan with Yorkshire Bank is a good option. Now, before you go, I've got one very important thing that I want to ask you. Now, you're here because your business could potentially be doing a little better. And one of the most important things in business is getting and keeping customers. And so I've got something very special that I want to give you for free. And that's a copy of my new book, Expert Mastery, that's been bought by thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners just like you. And I want to ship you a physical copy of this, not an ebook, a real book. So in the description of this video is a link where you can click on the link and you can fill in all your details, and we'll ship you a copy of Expert Mastery today. Now, there's a little catch. You're going to pay for the shipping. I'm going to pay for the book. You can't say fairer than that, right? It's a couple of pounds for a book that's going to lay out my business accelerator methodology, my 5-step process on getting and keeping customers in your business. So do that now, click on the link. And before you go, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get more content on the recovery loan scheme. And make sure you check out the other content. Let me know in the comments who you are. I want to know who you guys are. So please smash the like button and let me know in the comments all about your business. Let's get to know each other. I can't wait to help you thrive in the rest of this year. That's it. I'm James Nicholson. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye for now.